What's up, everybody? My name is Reland Tucker here with BodyMountain.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about intermittent fasting. You might have heard about this before, and you just don't even know what to think about it, right? So I'm going to try to break it down as simply as I can. I'll tell you that my personal favorite is doing a 16-8 split, so fasting for 16 hours and getting all your calories in within an 8-hour window. So you've probably heard that you need to eat every 3 hours, like 6 meals a day, get your protein, your fat, and your carb in every meal. Yes, that can work. Obviously, many people do that. Many people got shredded by doing that, but they might be missing out on some hormonal benefits. And if you feel like you're eating every 3 hours and you have stalled, you've hit a plateau, you're not burning fat, probably your hormones are imbalanced. So intermittent fasting is a great way to kind of reset some things. Okay, so I'll actually talk about that for a second. Like, you can also get into a ketogenic state using fat as fuel a lot more efficiently, where your body breaks down fat into ketones and uses that as fuel, as opposed to needing sugar or carbohydrates, glucose, every time and you start to get tired and you need carbs. We want to try to reverse that. All right, get you a healthy metabolism. So increasing or resetting your insulin sensitivity, some of the benefits: you can become insulin resistant if you're eating every 3 hours and eating carbs with every meal. Your body doesn't have a chance to burn fat. You're not, where'd my voice go? And then also you can increase growth hormone. You also can decrease your estrogen. There's lots of great hormonal benefits with intermittent fasting. So, and we can get into all those on another time. So anyway, let's say you go to bed at 12 or midnight and you sleep till 8 a.m. You get an ideal 8 hours of sleep, yay. And you do that, that's actually 8 hours out of your fast. So you can be sleeping for 8 hours. And actually that's going to be really beneficial as well, that you're really burning fat here in this window of sleeping and in the morning or during the day, okay? So, but yes, sip on BCAAs during the day. That's going to help make you not quite as hungry. It's also going to help you stay in an anabolic state, making sure your body is using fat as fuel. And so you're going to be fasting, you take CLA and all those things, and then boom, get your protein meal here. You can do like some steak. I like doing either maybe some red meat here, or just do some red meat, or maybe some salmon. So more protein and fat based if you want to stay in that fat burning mode here. Okay. So you can just do like protein and fats here around 4:30. Let's say your workout is around 5:30 or 6. That is a great. Okay, so again, turn this wheel as you need to based on when you're working out and when you're sleeping. All right, so you're working out here around 6 o'clock or so, and then let's say you drink your BCAAs during your workout. You still just have protein and fats, maybe a little bit of veggies here, and then around 8 o'clock, don't eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Wait a little bit, okay? So if your body's still using fat as fuel, wait a little bit. But one of the things I like about intermittent fasting is I can incorporate several styles of dieting into this, all right? So I like incorporating carb backloading and carb cycling and ketosis and intermittent fasting. I kind of do it all in whatever. So anyway, but let's just say you want to get your carbohydrates in here. That's going to be great. It's also going to help replenish glycogen stores, and you can still stay low carb because you've been fasting and you're getting them all in after your workout. It's right after. So let's just say you slug a protein shake with some carbohydrate powder. It's like 30 grams of carbs or so. I'm talking too many details. Try to sum it up. So protein and carbs in your shake. Boom. You just spiked your insulin for the first time that whole day. And so instead of every 3 hours, and then that's going to go into help to building muscle, all right, or go into your muscles, all right. And then you hit another meal before bed around 10:30, maybe 11. You can do chicken, steak, turkey, fish, and then those will be all your protein sources. Obviously, a little bit of fat in those too, and then you could do like some sweet potato or brown rice. If you want to keep it low carb and kind of cycle your carbs a little bit, you can still keep it around 60 grams, 50 to 60 grams of carbs. And let's tell me, my battery's low. Dude, I'm trying to shoot a video here, dude. Oh my gosh, stop. Okay. And you can still stay in a ketogenic state actually if you're around 50 to 60 grams of carbs. So depending on your body, it might be different for each person, I don't know. But anyway, but if you're staying around 50 grams of carbs, generally you're going to be able to stay in a ketogenic state. And if it's post-workout, it's going to help replenish the glycogen. You'll be good for the next day. You might need to adjust things after about 3 days or so, though, and get more carbohydrates in, depending on your body. Or you can totally cut carbs out or stay really low and really stay in ketosis for a long time. Me personally, I do better when I add a little bit of carbs in every few days. It actually helps me stay in a fat burning mode. But that's just me, and I agree. We can get into that at another time. 16-8 split, intermittent fasting. Fast for 16 hours. Get your calories in with an 8-hour window. Sip on BCAAs while you're fasting. Hormonal benefits, and boom, burning fat, getting lean, keeping your muscle, staying strong. So that's why I like it. But again, something's different for everybody. All right, so some things work better. Your metabolism's like a fire. More than one ways to build a fire. All right, I hope I summed that up quickly. This is totally makeshift. I made this whole thing my first marker board instructional video. RelandTucker@BodyMountain.com. What questions do you have? Write them in the comments. What could I say better, break down more? What would you like to know more about? Reland, explain BCAAs. What are those? What one should I get? Tell me more about growth hormone and all these things. And if there's anything I messed up on or missed because my brain is, whatever, then call me out on it and tell me. BodyMountain.com.